YouTube, how are you everybody? RT here, back again with more Cardfight Vanguard videos for you. And today we're going to have a look at my Thorn deck profile. This is featured in BT12, so yeah, let's not keep you all waiting and let's get right into it. I mean, seriously, there's no point of waiting. Okay guys, for starters we have the Thorn one, Thorn Lena, I cannot pronounce that name, and she is basically the best Thorn starter for now, for my opinion. And she's a pioneer, and basically her ability is when she boosts a Thorn, you can, and the attack hits your Vanguard, your opponent's Vanguard, you can look at the top two cards and select one Thorn among them, send it to your soul, and the rest of them to the bottom of your deck. So she's a consistent soul charger. Basically, you have a lot of chances of getting your best cards into the soul early game, and even late game she's not that bad. The only problem is this deck has the, unfortunately, to send a lot of cards to the bottom, and most of the time they are like triggers or even grade 3s. So yeah, but I build it so I can shuffle the deck consistently. So yeah, see my build and then give me your opinion. Now for triggers, I run 4 critical triggers. Yeah, one is a Thorn one. That's just to mess my opponent's mind. I have like a mix of triggers, like 4 heal triggers, 8 draw triggers, which I have a bunch, but 4 of them are the Rainbow Magician. So why Rainbow Magician? Because Rainbow Magician has a good effect. Whenever he boosts a Pale Moon and the attack hits, so any unit, it can hit a rear guard, you can soul charge one, send this guy back to the deck, and reshuffle it. So that's awesome. Basically, you can get a good soul charge and reshuffle your deck, so it doesn't matter what goes to the bottom. So those are my triggers. And now for grade 1s, I have the Thorn Irina, I think that's how you pronounce her. And she's just like your starter, only that her ability is when you call her, or yeah, play her in any one, Vanguard or Rearguard. You can look at the top 2 cards. If you have a Thorn Vanguard, select one Thorn among them and send it to the soul and the rest to the bottom. So yeah, more consistent soul charging. You know, you don't want to soul charge a bunch of triggers randomly. So yeah, she's a nice 7,000. So not bad at all. And when you have a nice lineup of soul, you can go for the Thorn Anna. She's a grade 1 7,000 booster, and her ability is when she boosts a Pale Moon and the attack hits your opponent's Vanguard, you can counterblast one and superior call a Thorn Pale Moon from your soul. So yeah, that's really good already. And at the end of the turn, that Pale Moon goes back to the soul. So you can pretty much get a lot of effects going on there. She's a very good card. Cards. Now we have the Thorn Breeding Dragon. She's just like, she's the, or he, I don't know if he, okay, a 10,000 attacker if you have a Thorn Vanguard. Just like that. Simple and adequate. Now we have 3 of the Thorn Perfect Guard, Lydia. She's just like the Perfect Guard, and that's it. 3 Perfect Guards. I like 3 and they work for me. And finally we have 1 of your self-damager. Like I said, he's your self-damager. You can counterblast 1 when you play him in Vanguard or Rearguard and give yourself 1 damage. And at the end of the turn, select 1 card in your damage zone and send it back to your deck and shuffle it. He's there just for the shuffling effect, and you know, he can be useful for other stuff. He may be bait for a special Pale Moon, or you know, you can get some good triggers back to your deck. But yeah, I test this deck a lot and he actually works very nice with them. Now I run for grade 2s for Thorn Marisica. okay? She's just like Anna, only that she's bigger. Whenever she attacks and hits your opponent's Vanguard, you can counterblast 1 to superior call a Pale Moon from your soul, which is a Pale Moon Silver Thorn, I mean. And you can, and at the end of the turn, it goes back to your soul. So, very nice. Grade 2, I mean, a lot of pressure with this card. So yeah, you cannot go wrong there. But you have a lot of nice grade 2s, actually, a lot of powerful ones like Silverthorn Rising Dragon or Rising Dragon. He's your 12,000 attacker and he's a pretty cool Pale Moon Dragon. I mean, look at that, that's pretty cool. Your 12,000, and now I have 2 of your 10,000. Silverthorn Lydia. Simple, she's your 10,000. There's no way to explain this. And finally, we got the Dancing Princess of the Night Sky. Her ability is when you call her Vanguard or Rearguard, you can counterblast 1, search your deck for a grade 2 or less, and send it to your soul, basically, and shuffle it. You know, you need a lot of shuffling ability, so she's a really good one. Basically, if you don't have a specific grade in your soul, you can basically search it with this one. So yeah. And finally, we're going for our grade 3s, which we run 4. Miracle Pop Eva? She's your Pale Moon Break Rye. Unfortunately, she's not a Silverthorn, but she's still a pretty good Pale Moon. It works fine with the deck. Her ability is when you ride a Pale Moon on top of her, you give it a 10,000 boost just like any Break Rye, and it gets the following effect. Whenever it attacks, you can select 2 Pale Moon Rearguards, send them to your soul, and then superior call 2 of them from your soul to your, to your open Rearguards. So basically, it gives you a full line, or basically a new line to attack with, or even better, you can summon 2 interceptors and use them later. You have so many combinations with Pale Moons now that you can really have a lot of fun working with them. And finally, we run 3 Silverthorn Queen Luquier Reverse. You most likely want to have her as your main Vanguard. And I don't run the original Luquier because she's like overpriced, and yeah, I'm not going to pay for that. But Silverthorn Queen Luquier Reverse, she's awesome. She's always a +1 and you can really go crazy with her if you have the chance. Her ability is Limit Break, Counterblast 1, and lock 1 Pale Moon, which you can lock like her if you're not going to use her ability anymore, or even him since you already use his ability. So yeah, it all depends. You can lock 1 unit and you can superior call a Pale Moon from your soul and give it 5,000 power. And that's it. It doesn't go back to the soul, so it's a definitely +1 because locking 1 unit, it doesn't actually hurt you unless you're playing against Link Jokers. And that's awesome. She's really good. I might play 4 of her and remove 1 of the Break Rise. But she's just a nice card. You really want her in your opening hand so you can know you can play a lot of nice games late game. But that's it. My Pale Moon Silverthorn Luquier. I mean my Silverthorn deck, because I decided to run it with your Break Ride. And tell me what you think, guys, and let me know. Please like and subscribe, and if you mind, let me know what decks you want me to build or try, and I might have a video up for it later. So show your friends and let people know. And yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching. RT signing out. See ya.